So before I reveal the 4 quarters, just give you guys context. So the purpose of the 4 quarters is to kind of help people plan and organize their year. So 4 quarters, 4 focus areas, 12 months. So every 3 months there's a different theme or a different focus area to help people kind of plan and organize their year. So within that theme, there's of course, a category, and then you can have like sub goals within that. But it helps people kind of, structure their year and plan and do what they need to do to kind of, accomplish their goals. So the 4 quarters is very helpful because people go into the year, with many goals, but like no real actual plan. So this helps get things, organized, help things get just structured, so it helps people kind of pursue their goals and keep things moving along. So it's helpful. I kind of had the idea, I think maybe 3 years ago, but I officially, announced, the 4 quarters and made it like an actual thing, like maybe 3 years ago. What's up? Yeah. So people coming in, checking in. I don't want to stay on too long to keep people going. I know it's Saturday. A lot of people probably still hungover or, just chilling. But, January 1, you have to, stay busy, stay active. This is the new year. You got to stay focused. You have to be serious about your goals. It's no days off. Some people's turning up. You turn up on some goals. Let's get some money. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So this is real discipline. I did my morning run. It kind of helped me get in my zone and get my day started. But for me, this is like, it's like an ongoing thing. This is like, it's another day. It's a new year. But, I feel like it's just part of my routine, my daily discipline. So for me, it's just like, let's get it. So I did that. But Happy New Year to y'all. What are some of your goals for the new year? I'm super excited about this year. I feel real different. I feel like, focused. I took the entire year off my personal Instagram just to kind of stay focused and focus on my business. And this year, I might pop back out, but I'm really happy about this breakdown. I'm super excited for you guys and what you're gonna achieve, what you're gonna pursue for the new year. For me, I just have so much. I got some products coming I'm gonna reveal. But, let's get it. So first, I talked about my breakdown for 2022. So first, you have your 3 months. Every year is like a different theme. So for 2022, you have 4 things I'm going to highlight. So first, before I get into it, I've been talking about this a lot on my Instagram stories. If you guys been watching me, you probably already know what this is, but tell me what you guys think for the first quarter. It starts with the G. So if you know what this quarter is dedicated to for the first quarter, let me know. I've been talking about this, every morning. Every morning I talk about this and just having a certain appreciation for life, for yourself, and really focusing on just things that are important to you. Everything is with COVID now. Life is short, so I think the first quarter should be dedicated to something that you really helps give you that foundation. Gives you that foundation, and then it also kind of helps you, just have a certain awareness or appreciation for life, just a certain energy. So yeah, you got it. So my first quarter is dedicated to gratitude, and the reason why I chose this quarter is because just having that appreciation, having just this deeper appreciation for life and yourself. You have to love yourself, most importantly. If I preach this every day. So the first quarter is dedicated to gratitude. So my first tip for this quarter is to, every morning when you wake up, just say all the things that you are thankful for, things that you are grateful for, and just start that as a daily routine. Like every morning, like start your day, set a tone, because people just wake up, go to work and be pissed off, mad. You have to you gotta, take control of your day. But if you approach the day, if you approach life and just have this gratitude, it changes everything. It changes the way that you feel about yourself. It changes the way that you feel about life. If you think about things that you have now, things that you prayed for at some point in your life. So it's a lot of things that we take for granted, like the lights or food, a pen or a laptop. People don't have these things, so I think it's most definitely important to practice gratitude every day. Just every morning start with things that you're grateful for. Family, being alive, your kids, just being able to breathe, to hear, to listen, to talk, to speak, just to exist is a blessing. So, start that every day and have peace. This also helps with your mental health. And then, just to live and just to have that balance in life. So definitely, what's up, Nate? Definitely practice gratitude. And this is this is what I'm going to focus on for this quarter. So you can expect, exercises, affirmations, and just a lot of positive content. If there's something you want to see in this quarter, just comment and let me know below what you guys are thinking. But the first quarter is dedicated to gratitude. I'm going to show you a quick little breakdown really quick. So that's the vibes right there. My second quarter is dedicated to self-awareness. And I just want to define it really quick because, it can be, I'll just define it. So the definitions is having this conscious knowledge of one's character, feelings, motives, and desires. So my question to you guys is, what do you want to discover more about yourself in the new year? Yeah, organization. What's up, Ray? Yeah, definitely organization. So what things that you want to discover more about yourself in this quarter, the second quarter, which is self-awareness. Because for me, just having this awareness of like your emotions, your triggers, and just those feelings, it kind of gives you kind of know what you know. So you can approach situations and move accordingly. So if just have this knowledge of self, it definitely helps you, manage expectations. It helps you control, your emotions or certain things. It just really helps unpack, a lot of different things. So for me, this is a great segue from the first quarter, which is gratitude, focusing on, just life and yourself and things that you're grateful for, and then going into self-awareness. So I think this is perfect because you learn now, you kind of get really into the nitty-gritty about things that, you need to know or what you don't know. You might have been in situations before where you may respond a certain way, or it's just things that you need to know about yourself that you may not know. So until you actually experience a situation, then, okay, I got it. So this quarter, I really want to focus on inner strengths, also confidence, because this was brought up on my last live about, just having that confidence. And that's a lot. Confidence can be just in general, just, as a person, as a human, whether that's career or also, just having that strength, that belief in yourself. So I definitely want to highlight confidence and also leadership. So this quarter will be really dope to cover a lot of different things, dealing with your emotions, your character, your motives, and your desires. My third quarter, and I'll take this off because I really want you to speak. I see this in the way. My third quarter is opportunity. And opportunity for me, it's a lot of different things that'll be covered in this quarter. So that's a situation or condition favorable for attainment of a goal. So it's a good position, a chance or a prospect, or as for advancement or success. So how would you define opportunity? So this could be, again, what are you pursuing in life? Like, how do you see an opportunity? Like, what's your mindset? The purpose of this quarter is really to help you identify moments of like growth, advancement, and just having that awareness and assertiveness, because it's an opportunity you may miss because you may not see it. You're not able to identify it. So I think this quarter is really going to focus on awareness, resourcefulness, and then just having that knowledge and information to know when to pursue or knowing when to initiate. And then also, it's really just thinking about how would you define an opportunity. You feel me? I think that's the perfect way. Your perspective. Whether it's networking, like how do you make that happen? Like, what's that opportunity that you're seeking? So, my question to you guys, like, what opportunities are you thinking about, or what are you thinking of pursuing in 2022? Because I know, for me, I see opportunity as many things. This could be business, this could be relationships, this could be a lot of different things that you're interested in, whether that be entrepreneurship or even family. It's like many layers to opportunity. So that's my question to you guys. Like, what things are you pursuing in the new year? Like, Nick, I know you're working on your YouTube channel, your music, things like that. So what type of like opportunities, like what do you want to happen? Like, what's going to take you to the next level? So for me, I got on TikTok. My cousin like, you should get on TikTok. And there's so many different platforms, but that's an opportunity. You can, engage with people. You might go viral, but you can really put out creative content. You can show another side of yourself. And for me, I'm low key, I'm private. But again, knowing when to pursue opportunities, knowing when to do something that's different, and knowing when to try something else, because you can't always be like this. Be in your box, you have to kind of step outside of something and try something new, with technology and things like that. So opportunity is like knowing when to initiate, knowing when to try something else, and then just pushing yourself. So I think this will be a really, really dope quarter to highlight. And this is the third quarter of the year. And then just quick, I want to just jump back. So the first quarter is from January to March. The second quarter is I'll just put it on the screen. I think it will be easy for you guys to see as well. The second quarter is from April to June. And then my third quarter is from July to September. And then my last quarter is which is the fourth quarter, manifestation. And this is the very last. And I wholeheartedly believe in the power of manifestation, because not to be very religious on this topic, but you can manifest things just, your mindset, just the power of the mind, the power of the tongue. Like they said in the Bible, you can, you speak things into existence. So to manifest something is to really, it's really just to believe it. It's really, you can create something just based on your emotion. Like, you're going to manifest a thing or a person because it's very spiritual. You can send out energy, you can send out vibes into the universe. And I think, you can attract and create opportunities, which goes back into the third quarter, which is why I chose this one, because again, all these quarters, they kind of like flow. They're very sequenced. They kind of work in harmony together. So this very last one, manifestation, it's faith, it's belief, it's confidence, and then it's also work. You can't just be like, oh, I want to manifest $1 million, and you sit home watching Netflix every day. It's not going to happen. So it's also a certain obligation or a certain requirement to really do that and go to the next level. So I think manifestation is like the emotional or feeling of something, theoretical, then made real. So definitely manifestation is important to me. And then just being aware of opportunities and then creating what you want just based on your mind. Like, I'm every day, and this goes back into gratitude, being thankful. And then I also didn't mention this, but doing your mornings where you are going through these exercises and saying things that you're grateful for, also take time to, meditate, pray, and then just use that time to really, think and really take time to spend with yourself during that time. So in addition to, your gratitude and saying things that you're thankful for, just take some time to meditate, man. It's therapeutic, especially early in the morning. Like, when I get up in the morning and I do this, it's very like soothing. You have a certain peace, You feel me? It's very relaxing. You can like take control of your day. You started with like positive vibes and peace. So I think it's very important. So in addition to that, just manifest. Just say things that you're grateful for, but then you believe it. You know, like I know I'm going to do this and attract certain things, and anything that you want, you can get it, but you have to actually work as well. But you really have to believe and manifest it as well. So it's not just gonna say just say it. You just have to actually get to work as well. So I'm really excited about this last quarter manifestation, because again, this is like the powwow. This is everything that's gonna bring it all together and make it happen. What's up, Charlie? I think this is perfect. So for me, I'm excited about really all these quarters because, I just think it's perfect from everything that's kind of how it's sequenced. It builds from the first quarter, and I'll put it back on the screen so people can see the breakdown for the year. And I'm super excited about it. My first quarter, again, is gratitude, just being grateful, being appreciative, having that, the spirit of appreciation and being present. It helps with your mental health. It helps with peace, everything. So I think it's important to practice gratitude every morning. Just start your day with things that you're thankful for, things that you're grateful for, and just start that. So expect to get more positive content and affirmations, exercises. So that's going to be great. My second quarter, self-awareness. Just having conscious knowledge of one's own character, feelings, and motives, and desires. What do you want to discover about yourself? So these quarters are going to help you prioritize. They're going to help you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's get it. Happy 2022. We starting this year strong. This is real discipline. I will be out later tonight, but business before pleasure. You have to be committed to your goals. People are still asleep, still, hungover. We serious. This is every day, every year. This is nothing new. So Happy New Year. Let's continue to level up and get after goals. But going back to my second quarter, self-awareness, what do you want to discover about yourself? It's important. So this quarter, I'll, highlight, inner strengths, confidence, leadership. This was mentioned on my last live, so definitely check that out. This quarter, I'm super excited about this one because it builds from gratitude and goes into self-awareness. So this goes into just the inner workings. My third quarter, opportunity. How would you define an opportunity? Like, what are you seeking in the new year? It's levels to opportunity. It's a lot to unpack for opportunity. So, it's a situation or condition favorable for attainment of a goal. So how do you define an opportunity? Like, what opportunities are you seeking in the new year? What is it? Let me know, comment below. But that's how I see it. That quarter is going to help you identify moments of growth, advancement, opportunity, and just having that awareness and assertiveness. You got to know when to strike. You got to know when to make something happen. You got to know when to switch gears. So I definitely think it's helpful for this quarter, the third quarter. And then my last quarter is probably my favorite, is manifest. Manifest it. You have to believe it. Manifest that shit. Say it, believe it, sleep on it, wake up in the morning with it, just having that energy, having that faith, belief, confidence, and speaking things into existence. Like in the Bible says, it's power in the tongue and the words that you speak. You can attract people, opportunities, and so many other things with, manifesting. But I want to, I want to stress this. You can't just say and not do. Faith without works is dead. So not only do you have to say it and speak it, you believe it, but people have to actually do it. Like how I'm doing this live, like I did what I went running. I did what I had to do. I'm going to go out later, but you have to be doing things. You have to be actionable, be action oriented. So that's most important to me, is not only are you manifesting, but you believe in it. You believe in it to make it happen. You believe in that, having that confidence. So I think this is great. I also have some themes that you probably cannot see because of this, but I'll just explain it. So my first quarter is gratitude. So you have the prayer hands. So I'm going to use these emojis to kind of give it like a theme and to get feedback. So the first quarter you have gratitude, but really it's not the prayer hands. I actually was disappointed because actually it's like a high five. So I learned this, you learned it here, but we're going to stick with the prayer hands for gratitude for the first quarter. The second quarter is self-awareness. And I thought using the light bulb would be really great. So I use that to kind of show like having the light bulb, what I call light bulb moments, especially in business and career. I have moments of where something is like genius. I'm like, that's perfect. So I use the light bulb emoji. My third quarter opportunity, July through September, I have the eye emojis, the eyes. You know, opportunity is knocking. Like, what's up? Where's the opportunity? So I have the eye emojis, like looking at something like you know, shade, but really it's to kind of like, you know, keeping you alert, keeping you aware. You got to be looking out, you know, of opportunities, having that your eyes are open. So just be on the lookout, being aware. So that's why I chose that emoji. And then the fourth quarter manifestation, October through December, I have the shades, the cool shades emoji, because we manifesting. So every quarter we have worked, we have believed, we have, you know, manifested, we've been grateful, we have the self-awareness, we sought out opportunities. Now all this comes to the final quarter, manifest. And that's why I put the cool shades on, like cool as shit. Like this is it. Like this is the vibe. Everything that we've worked towards it's been manifested, and we're going to continue to manifest other things because, again, nothing is, you can't do like the microwave theory. This is foundation. This is foundation. This is like work, because things happen over time. You know, it takes a process to, you know, achieve anything in life. People think, like today, for example, if I go out and I say, hey, I'm gonna work out, you're not gonna get abs, you're not gonna get muscles within one day. Of course, you have to be disciplined to, you know, continue that process, and then you can see real results. So with that said, I think this is perfect, and that's why I chose the cool shades emojis to show it like it's all good. This is real work. So this is my 4 quarters breakdown. I'm gonna drop my graphic later today. But for the people who jumped on live, I wanted to just explain that in detail and let you guys know my mindset, my motivation behind each, and what I chose for each quarter. I'm super excited about this quarter. I mean, all quarters, and this breakdown for this year, because it just came very, very natural. Everything was very organic. I didn't have to, and none of my breakdowns are very, like I have to. It just comes. So, is there any particular quarter that you guys are excited about? Comment below. I have the emojis listed. If you can't, just type it fast. Just drop the emoji and let me know what quarters you are most looking forward to. Fourth quarter, yeah, manifestation for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, comment and let me know what quarters you're looking forward to, and I'll wait on that. Also, is there anything in particular that you want to learn about from any one of those quarters, videos, tips, activities? You know, comment below and let me know as well, because, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot this year. Hence, you know, my January 1, 2022 video on a Saturday, 2/26, but I'm dedicated. I started this business to help inspire and motivate people. My process has been, you know, just anything in life, being committed. You have to go the distance, going the extra mile, and just being able to maneuver throughout life and navigate. But let me know your favorite quarter below. I'm going to drop this breakdown later today, so you can comment there as well. Give me some feedback. But this is for the people who popped out today to jump on this live. I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate it. And I'm excited about this breakdown for 2022 and your goals and what you're going to accomplish. Please invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. You may be watching this from wherever you are, but invest in yourself. It's something that you want to do. Man, Nick, I feel that right now, trying to make space for gratitude. Man, I'm telling you, it's going to change your mindset. people walk up to me, like I was out last night, this guy was like, you want to get this? Like people just sense like energy, man. It's just so, it's just like, even from how you look, how you present yourself, people can just tell something is like going on inside of you that's positive. So, man, Nick, I definitely check it, practice gratitude, man. Even if it's in the morning or like later throughout the day or whenever you can do it, and just say all the things that you're grateful for. It helps because we go throughout life and throughout our days just like busy. And it's people just, they have some real situations, some real things that we often take for granted. And I think one person in particular who's very humble is The Rock. And The Rock is like, here he's big time, he's built himself, but I think he's very humble still. He has that balance. And Mom always told me, she's like, you can be high, you can be low, but having that balance is important. But I don't want to, deviate too much. Also, before I get off, I want to tell you guys, make sure you get you a journal or get you a notebook for 2022. Definitely get you a notebook for cheap. You go to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, being resourceful, or whatever, it's a notebook, get a couple bucks. But get it, if you haven't already, write down your goals for the new year if you haven't already. Don't cap, don't say you're ready for the new year and you don't have shit written down, you have no plan. A man without a plan, a woman without a plan, you plan to fail, you fail to plan, So I have my goals listed here. Get you a notebook, write down your goals, and that's it, man. Appreciate y'all checking in. Definitely, nigga, I appreciate you, bro. I support you as well. I support people that support me. And I know this is a process. Anything in life that you want to build, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes commitment. When you finally make it, people will know your process and how, determined you was to make it happen. And this is just life, man. This is something new. I know the outcome, you know the outcome, but it's that daily grind, man. So let's get it. Happy New Year to all of you. Own the week, take control of your life, and invest in yourself. Let's get it.